Hey guys, shalom to you, peace to you. I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy and see what is going on this channel. I just did a reading on my other channel, and so I did share it in the community section if you do want to check that out. And if you are new, my name is Shannon Hensley. I'm glad to have you. I do a different type of a work here. I'm not a religious channel. I'm not a religious person. I'm a person who chases hard after the Most High God, though, and keeps His commandments and want to know His heart and understand what is going on in His prophetic timeline, where we're at in the world today, and keep safe from demonic entities and stuff like this. I'm just different type of a channel. So I do incorporate the scripture because it's God's word, and without His truth, and we're lost. So anyway, I just ask you to just take God out of a box, because it could never be put in a box. At one time in my life, I used to put Him in this real religious box and say, God, you can only operate this way. And that's error for people to do that. So anyway, if you're in the truth, you're in the commandments, you're chasing after Him, you're keeping His way and meeting with Him on His time when He tells you to meet with Him, and chasing hard after Him, then you're on a good path there, and He'll unfold whatever your destiny is in this life is supposed to look like. And God is, He's just, I don't know, He's everything to me. I love Word Elohim. He is the I am. He's the great divine. The angels are at His command, and without Him, we couldn't be safe from all the demonic nonsense and the evilness that's in the world. So, may be a different type of a channel. If you stay, then you're meant to stay. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Otherwise, thanks for checking me out. I'm known to be very sharp at times and a rebuke a thing. If God comes upon me that way, it will be addressed that way. I'm just very transparent on this channel. Take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it, okay? But it is very serious work that I do here. And so, anyway, we look at everything. We get like murder cases, all kinds of just real big stuff, controversial things, and I'm asking at the hand of the Most High. So if you got a problem with it, you're going to think of God. Either you will or you won't, I don't know. But this is what God's going to bring out. All right, Jehovah, just come on in here and just begin to speak. I just invite your spirit of truth, by your Holy Spirit, lead and guide us into all truth, and comfort every person that needs to be comforted. Give them wisdom, knowledge, understanding, what they need to do in their situation. Let them get the upper hand over their enemy who's trying to do some nonsense. Let us pursue peace, but those who won't pursue it, then teach our hands how to war and beat them small, because that's not your way. We don't want war, but you are a God of war to shut it down. So whatever's got to take place in any given person's life today, you will just come on in here and just help them through it. That Seven of Swords came out today on the other channel. And somebody is trying to be sneaky, and for positive and negative reasons why it's there. All right. And so you got two women at the base of a situation here. All right. And there's warfare today, folks. There is, there's some stuff going on. I don't know what role you play in a warfare, but there is warfare going on. It was really, really big on my other channel. So they're going back and forth trying to get their balance here with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is about a secret physical exchange of something, whether it's upright or not, why you got to do that, or why somebody did. It's here. And these two individuals got the Seven of Swords in between there. They could be sisters, co-workers, mother-daughters, friends, enemies, frenemies. Somebody could have somebody around them. You think that they are sweet and kind. There's lies in between something. Or somebody could be thieving on you if you got money or something like that. Or somebody's thieving on the job. Or there's work matters going on for some of you all. So whoever they are, soulmates attached to some stuff. There are two feminines here at the base of this energy. And the counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles is up here, known about, with the King of Pentacles in the known space. There is money or commitment with the Ten of Pentacles also known about. That's large sums of stuff, assets, generational wealth, inheritances, life insurance policies, things like that. Just anything that has any kind of value is out here with the Ten of Pentacles. Some could have been going on for a long time. On my other channel, it stated that they thought you'd be dead by now. And mobbish type of energy was there in that reading, and somebody did do some secret physical exchanging in a very slippery type of a way with that Page of Cups there. It was also in that reading. For money, I guess, is why people do the nonsense. In the past position, there were secrets out here, and something could have happened over an overindulging situation, or while you were gathering with other people with the Nine of Cups, somebody had some secret wish. Possibly to get up, take some type of action, because the King of Wands is like getting up, take action. If this is a spiritual person, and there was somebody in the other reading that stated that they were a upright spiritual leader that led in all uprightness their home, and so you got some type of leadership here. So if he's in the upright, then that energy is here. Somebody may be jealous of that energy because somebody in that reading said, I want to marry you. And it was truthful. And somebody else was all jealous over the stupid nonsense with it. So those of you dealing with that kind of energy, it's here. Otherwise, whatever this is, if he's in the negative, he changes. There's a chameleon here, and he's got secrets, and he's a warlock in the negative of his energy, and he's a narcissistic something, and everybody thinks that I'm hot to trot type energy, and the negative is energy, and I think everybody looks at me the way that I am, so inflated in my mind that I'm just passionate and people can't get their eyes off me and stuff like that. And so if you're dealing with a narcissistic fool like that, then you are. But in the past, there was some type of secrets that were here, or some type of sacred knowledge that somebody knew. For some of y'all, there could have been a baby that came out of a situation as well, with that baby showing there as well. So all those types of energies, positive or negative here. But there was some type of lies around whatever this was with these secrets. If somebody had two women type energy attached to something, or there's your brothers and sisters or something, or some type of thievery is something is here. Something is definitely secretive back here with that. Secretive even in the now. Somebody's spying on somebody, then they are. And then there's the Pentacle, which will break down to the Ace there as well. And most I said today on that other channel, if you're weary, just come to him. He'll give you rest. He also talked about through my spirit today, real strong when I woke up, and I spoke about on the other channel as well, the threshing floor and beating down many people. Spiritually, it's prophecy going on, not just beating people down. We talk about wicked stuff. We talk about the wicked energies, people, doing crazy stuff. We're in the hour where God is judging and beating small and trampling the floor and making his people strong to get up in here and get something done. And so there is some type of a new beginning here, but you do have a spy, or somebody's bullying somebody to also spy in some stuff as well. Your kid could be being bullied by their parent, by one of the, if you got a love situation going on, you match somebody, you're grounded. It could be anybody. But we have some type of matching type of energy, and you've got somebody around the connection that's using somebody to spy because somebody is jealous of something. If the Empress is in the Emperor, she's got a counterpart. She's got all four queens. She's mature. She knows her value. Says the King, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. They know their value. They're grounded. They're practical. They will go slow and be steady. They will be fruitful. Same with this Empress energy. Okay, something up here with all this commitment, things like this is known about with this energy. If somebody is jealous of that, then they've got somebody spying around on some stuff because somebody's crazy somewhere on it. There's a defeat right now with 5 swords. And so somebody knows the truth. They're resting on the truth, and they're resting on the truth about what's going on. You could have two people on two sides of something within a connection as well that's causing a freaking havoc in your life, or co-workers involved in something at work, whatever this is. But there is something of value that is here, really strong. And there's some type of thievery or lies or cheating or sneakiness around it. If this was a secret physical exchange, because it's here, it's known about at the top of the mind space. This is known information but that everybody knows about. Whether you know that they know about it, they do know. God's showing so and revealing it. Something about your mother is here. If this is family stuff around inheritances, things like that, something was collaborated up here with this money around some stuff. Somebody stole it, or two people in your family did something sneaky out of it. With the matter, there's greed then that would be showing up. All that would break down to 4 pentacles, and then there was a throw out with that extra. They got rid of the person. That's why it's making sense to me now that wording came across, that they thought you'd be dead by now. They did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. Anyway, right now, somebody also is resting to know that possibly somebody is alive, and somebody thought, well, they can't get a hold of somebody because we know that there's been a lot of segregation. Somebody knows something because there was too much knowledge in that reading, and so other people having a cow about it, whatever they've done. If somebody also the other day in one of the readings, somebody took a life insurance policy out on somebody. If they told a bunch of people somebody was dead, or that they were going to kill somebody and they hadn't accomplished that, but somebody just was thinking, well, I'm sure they're dead by now because I haven't heard anything. Then something like that's out here and it's known about. That contract is right here with that pentacle. But there's a bunch of assets or money attached to something right here. In the very near future, somebody is going to go to jail for something. They are guilty, or two people are. Okay, the King of Swords was also in that reading as well. And this is an authority figure. If he's in the upright, he's going to do the upright thing. He's going to be sharp-minded about it, and he's going to get something cut away, and somebody will go to jail, or a couple people will. They can sit there for a long time pouting or whatever, or somebody's ex out here pouting because of a rejection of something as well. One of the runes that did come out did have a meaning of a resistance to something, but there's also something that can be really healed somewhere as well, that somebody in the very near future stuck or contemplating some stuff or pouting, or they can't get over, they're crying over spilt milk. That extra cup here makes 5 cups. That's crying over spilt milk, and that's dumb. But this is like a detached individual in the reverse. Somebody's got some stuck energy in the very near future, and there is some type of authority energy, or an ex, or your brother, or whatever this is. Let's get some words out here and see what the Most High wants to bring out. Some of you all, if this was a cheating situation, right now, somebody's pregnant, and this like being underneath the knife, or there's some type of a situation about that baby or something like that is here. That somebody's got this, like, I'm spying something out about it. If it happened at work, then somebody knows that pregnancy is here, and there was a secret physical thing that went down with that, and somebody got pregnant out here. If there was overindulging stuff around it secretly, maybe go have lunch with somebody on your job or something. Something's come out intimately with that something's here with it, and somebody's pregnant right now. They may be going to the doctor and finding out that they're pregnant as well. It's right here. Somebody's got this heavy energy in the very near future about it. But there is something like that now, and we get a baby here, and that's a conception there. So it says there are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless the counsel of Jehovah is going to stand. I talked about God's counsel today on the other reading. Anyway, whatever's going on with whatever this is about, you ain't going to be able to get any kind of victory unless you're going to go to God with the situation out here, folks. Somebody did do some type of secret physical exchange here. Somebody is also back and forth about a decision being made, okay? And we've got somebody really thinking and stuck, and there's anxiety attached to some things out here, I guess so. Anyway, it says to despise not the chastising of Jehovah, and somebody's, weary about being chastised on some foolish thing that has been done. You just need to let God correct something. What's done is done. What's the past is the past. What are you going to do? Be crazy through just trying to constantly do some nonsense, thinking that you're going to, I don't know, escape something that God loves you enough to correct you. And somebody needs to just relax and just take the correction. I don't know, but it's up to you. It says to despise not the chastising of Jehovah, neither be weary of his correction, for whom Jehovah loves, and you want God to love you, folks. Whom Jehovah loves, he corrects, even a father, the son, in whom he delights. We have, it says, no one ever looked at me the way that you did. Okay, you deal with somebody that's got some type of connection out here, and somebody's just absolutely beside their freaking self about it. And if it's upright for you to love that person, somebody is just absolutely, my God, beside their self about the situation. It's really sad. And if it's not safe for you to love and you're being corrected on something, then you are. I don't know what role you play in something, but you do have something out here with that type of energy is being addressed really big today. Some type of bondage is out here. It's right here, whether it's jail or somebody just in their mind about some nonsense with it. And I don't know. I don't know. There's some type of bondage that's out here on some stuff. Pain and suffering's been out here around some stuff. There is immigration, and the rune that came out took us to immigration as well. So you're dealing with somebody yesterday real strong was trying to figure out how to leave a situation, and somebody trying to get out of Dodge and go somewhere in a different country or something like that. Then something like that is here. Okay. An eye center. Interesting. The word eyes came out in the other reading. Somebody is feeling sympathy and sorry for someone out here. Something about your daughter or your daughter-in-law is connected to some things that have taken place. Somebody has been made fewer in size or fewer in the amount of something, and they've decreased it to like nothing. Somebody did it on purpose. Somebody just outright stole some freaking stuff and has caused suffering to go on out here. The sun is shining on this. Well, Taurus is at the top of this. Taurus came out in wording, or there's a Leo connection somewhere as well. Or the sun is the government as well. And if we don't have the government of God, then we're screwed. All right, I'm going to take from this deck as well. What else you want to bring out here? Something positive is happening, because he said last night that just to trust that there was a positive force that was working. If somebody else is in their freaking emotions about it, I guess they are. They're enemy of God. They won't let something go. That ain't your problem. You and I got to get our eyes on the Most High and let him work something out. If we're being corrected by some stuff because of karmic activity, even what other people have brought on a situation, and you're having to go through the nonsense as well, what are you going to do? Well, you're either going to love God and get your eyes on him and go through it and get victory in it because you're doing things his way, or you're going to sit here and freaking pout and try to figure something out in your own stuff, and you're a loser and you're going to get trampled on by God because he said so. A preacher is involved in something going on out here. So it's back here. And again, for some people, that was an upright person that came out. For others of you, maybe a wolf in sheep's clothing. A forceful communicator is out here to circle around for a renewal and a destruction. We just need to trust. We do. We deal with some crazy somewhere, folks. We just deal with some freaking crazy, and they will be charged. It shows up here. Somebody will go to jail for something that is going on out here. We just need to trust. Okay, it just is what it is. It's a retardation at this point on a lot of people collectively, having to deal with people that just think that, well, I've got to cover something because I did something out here, and you're never going to cover it ever. God's never going to allow that to happen for anybody. He's no respecter of person. I don't know, somebody last night on this channel was so freaking puffed up in their freaking mind and their pride. It's disgust to God. We have the letter O, may be prevalent. That's the Fool card in the deck, and the Fool was there in that reading as well. But this, which is a new beginning in all uprightness, but the Fool is an energy that goes back to signing something as well. There's a bunch of money out here, and somebody signed something and was deceptive in what they did and thieved a bunch of stuff. It took somebody to pain and suffering. They become littler in size and the amount, all because of some sinner out here that's caused a bunch of damage on a person. And this is an asset rune when it comes out, but it's also a positive rune. It's like a good luck stuff or a favor. And God just says for us to trust. Somebody's going to go to jail for something that they've done. It's destined for somebody to go to jail out here. The word charges is out here. They will go to jail. And if that's God's plan for you to go sit in the jail cell for something that you've done, then you need to sit here, if you got your soul, and not despise his chastising, because you know what you did was wrong down here for whoever this is about. Or you're going to put your fist at God and say, I didn't get away with it. No, you didn't. God loves you enough to correct you and I, or you hate him and you're at the end of something, I guess you'll fry. I don't know. You'll be destroyed on something. Somebody is trying to circle around to do something for a destruction here. They're going to be caught. It's going to be, the thing is going to be known about, because the full energy goes back to knowledge. There was too much knowledge all over the place in the other reading. There was too much protection that came out around something. The person's going to get caught. The person's that crazy, or the people are that don't give a rip about God, they are going to spend some time in jail. All right. So anyway, there's that fishy stuff that was coming out. Somebody just always in their emotions here with the 5 of Cups, can't get over something, just crying over stuff. They I don't know, somebody got soul problems in a really, really big way, but there is something positive going on. Let us trust in the Most High God. He's got it under control. Shalom.